Hello everyone, my name is Andy and welcome to a very special new pedal day. I filmed something yesterday which was kind of my conventional awkward unboxing out of the box and I just said F it. Here it is, here's the stuff, it's super cool, let's jump into it. So, what we have here is a brand new limited edition, limited to 500 pedal from Death by Audio. I've never had a Death by Audio effect before or pedal before. I have played, I think their Fuzz War, a couple of their drive pedals. They got a lot of noisy drive pedals and they're really fun. But I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so cool. So when it says Echo Destroyer, it sounds like it should be tape delay. It definitely degrades. I guess I just don't know exactly what type it is. But it's three delay stages basically, one feeding into the other. So they're all in series. Mono in, stereo out, which is very cool. Bypass, and then you've got this infinity switch. And if I remember correctly, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, it feeds the red delay back into the black constantly, or as long as you're holding this. I believe this is momentary because it's soft switchy versus a hard clicky like that. But yeah, otherwise it's, again, just think like a basic delay pedal times three. You got blend, you know, how much of it in there, how many repeats, and the time up to, I think it's 600 milliseconds per delay. So I was, if nothing else, I was kind of hoping that this one would be even longer and longer. But again, it's the idea that you can make different patterns within that 600 milliseconds, basically like a customizable tape delay, which is really cool. So pretty simple. I might pop open the back and just take a look, but simple 9 volt in, out. Again, it is stereo out, or it's capable, so you need a TRS cable for that. Also, the reason for this coming about is A Place to Bury Strangers, which is Oliver Ackerman's band. He is one of the founders, if not the founder, I believe, of Death by Audio. This is celebrating the 13th anniversary of an album called Exploding Head, same name as the pedal. I think it's their first album. I glanced on Spotify yesterday. I believe that's what's going on. But we're going to just go over quickly what else you get in the bundle. So, for $225 US plus tax and shipping was like $260. We've got a little instruction card. How this works. Infinity. Pressing this foot switch sends the last delay into the first delay for lots of different results. Okay, so red into black. The blend control in the black is marked with an infinity control to control the level of it. It's audible through stereo output when bypassed. Cool. So yeah, under this blend, you've got that little infinity symbol. So it comes with a 2 double LP gatefold album, the pedal, of course, and then there's a little swag bag inside the pedal box, which is also cool. It has a Death by Audio sticker. Just sure, whatever. Exploding Head sticker, which of course, because it's limited, it's like, I don't want to put this on something, but I probably will because it's super dope. Deadbeat, which I don't know if that's also one of the songs of the record. I can look in a second. But I do know that Ego Death is one of the songs. They've got this, looks like a TV, sparkly enamel pin thing, which is dope. Last thing, give me a moment, is a poster. I'm just going to carefully open this. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh, this reminds me of the new Rise Against albums that have been out this year with the TVs. EXPLODINGHEAD, Exploding Head. And then on the back they got lyrics to, I believe, every song, which is cool. So again, a very cool limited edition bundle. I was honestly so excited about it. Now, I've never listened to A Place to Bury Strangers, but the demos I'd heard of this sounded so freaking good. And, you know, I like limited stuff, so I may or may not have ended up buying 2 of them. So, thank you, official A Place to Bury Strangers store, for letting me purchase 2. We might end up just chaining both of them together and see if we can double the madness that this can create. So, I'm going to clear off all this stuff. We're going to plug this bad boy in. Just another quick clip regarding the vinyl. Inside the second half, the gatefold, there was this lithograph, print, whatever you want to call it. I'm guessing that's the original version of the cover, but as you can see, it's the same kind of deal, so that's super cool. Again, it is a gatefold. There are two. Oh, and it came in this, I guess, Reverb LP. So I guess Reverb has a record store section, which is really cool. I did not know that because it says LP buy, sell, play. So it was that, and then the pedal, of course, came with it. Inside, I don't think it's anything incredible. More static on the screen. In the back, we got 4 sides here. And I saw this originally came out in 2009, and again, I believe it's their first album. But either way, happy, unlucky 13th anniversary to them. Now we go plug in this bad boy. Just 2 random thoughts. One, thanks DBA for not covering up the screws with these little feet. I don't see why they would. But I don't know, maybe leave them uncut in the box, because assuming I love this as much as I think I will based on what I've heard so far, this is going on a board. So I'm just gonna rip them off anyway. Anyway, I'm just gonna unscrew this and we'll go from there. All right, one more piece. Cut the screws off. Let's take a look. Wow. Oh, cool. Okay, good. So that was one thing I was curious about, was if it was numbered, which it is, and that's very neat. And I assume, and I don't see any dip switches inside. I wasn't expecting any. Just wanted to see what it looked like. That is so clean. So you've got our momentary looking switch over here, and then our bypass switch, and then everything's hardwired on the board. That is so cool. But yeah, number 200 out of 500. Nice round number. We'll have to see if the other one is 201. And of course, I don't remember which way this went on. I'm sure it doesn't matter. Oh, maybe it does. All right, fine. Let's plug it in. So, clean signal. That's the bridge pickup, a little honky. Let's turn it on. So with everything down, it shouldn't change much, if at all. Right, because there's nothing going on. But if we blend in, then you can go out to 600, I believe. Oh, that's still plenty. And then feedback, obviously, that was only 1 repeat. Go infinite with the feedback. And it will do the bendy analog delay thing. But now let's add a couple more in. Let's see what happens. 3 stages. Oh, cool. Even if we make that one. We put them all towards the back here. Maybe pull this one back a little more. Little machine gun slap back. Okay. what that sounds like if the blend is relatively low. So I just realized I need more feedback on some of these. Jesus Christ. Cool. There we go. Oh, that's cool. If you blend two of them really low, kind of has a bounce. Wonder. Well, here, let's bring the times down. So wait. So I wonder if I blend these two out and leave this one in. I think what I heard in another demo, you can, yeah, basically get it to fuzz a little bit. Maybe not fuzz, but just gain a little bit. Okay, tighten that up. So what if I bring that down? Cool, so you can make it kind of mellow too. That's nasty. plug two of them in? Because that's friggin' ridiculous. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, real fast. So here's the other one. Signed by, I want to say a different person, different number, of course. That's cool. So they're all even a little more unique in that way. Okay, I have switched guitars, and as you can see, 2 heads are better than 1, or rather, maybe it's 6 heads are better than 2. 18 knobs are better than 9. 4 switches are better than 2 switches. I'm now plugged into my Schecter Nick Johnston traditional HSS. It's a HSS Strat thing. I just think it's a much better guitar. So this is the sound we were left with the first one. So let's blend in. This one? That is crazy. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Let's go long. Basically do like 1 on each of these notches. Give or take. Set the feedback similarly. Let's do that again. Yeah, sort of got it. Well, that was a freaking blast. The Exploding Head 3-head Echo Destroyer from Death by Audio, or rather, the now Super 6-head Echo Destroyer from Death by Audio. If you've made it this far, like, comment, subscribe. One thing I forgot to mention is that this is based on a previous design from Death by Audio called the Ghost Echo that they don't make anymore. My understanding is that this one has more functions, primarily that it has the infinity knob. Okay, that's sick. So you don't even have to play anything. Make all the spaceships show up. Well, anyway, that was insane. I guess it'd be cool if it had trails, but it is kind of cool to, if you have that going, just turn it off and on. Leave the feedback up. So then when you're not playing. Anyway, so yeah, based off the Death by Audio Ghost Echo pedal, they don't make it anymore. I don't remember if it was Oliver himself. Somebody called it unobtainium kind of vibes, and I was like, well, there was one on Reverb for a few $100, but I guess we'll see which one's worth more. That one had a different, interesting blend knob that this does not have, but again, this has the infinity switch. So anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.